next one is Douchebag Boyfriend. I'm going to say that again because I'm pretty sure I just showed you the book. Hi everybody, my name is Kelsey and we're about to get very, very nerdy with a tag. So today we're going to be doing the Nope Trope Tag, which was created by Zoe from Zoe's All Booked. I will obviously, of course, leave her channel linked down below and the original video down there as well. I was not tagged in this video, but it looked like fun, so I'm gonna do it. Basically, this tag is about a bunch of tropes that are not so great, and then she made questions for them. There's only about 6 on here, so like, this shouldn't take forever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go into the questions. The first one is eavesdropping with miscommunication, and this is to talk about a book or name a book that like everyone loved but you did not. And for me, that is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. This one got so much hype because everyone said it was basically like Harry Potter, and it is. It's way too much like Harry Potter, and I think that's why I didn't like it. It was okay. I think the hype got to me. I really liked one of the characters, one of the main characters, Baz. He's my favorite. I really like him, but other than that, I don't really care about any of the characters in here. And yeah, but like, I didn't really love it, and like, the more removed I am from it, the less I like it. So I think I ended up giving this one 3 stars, but like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, this is probably more of a 2-star. It was okay. So the second one is Love Triangles, or to name a series that you can't pick a favorite from. You loved them all equally. This was very hard for me because a lot of series that I have, there's a clear winner. But this one I think is what I'm going to choose, even though it was kind of cheating since I haven't finished it. But that is the Wayward Children series. The first one, Every Heart a Doorway, and then the sequel, Down Among the Sticks and Bones, are the only 2 that I've read. But I loved them equally. They were amazing, and I just love the way that she writes, and I think that this series will be one of those series where I can't pick a favorite. So I'm saying this series, even though I've only read 2 out of the 5 I think that are out, maybe 6, I can't remember how many are out right now, but like, I loved this series so much. These 2 books were amazing. They were equals in my mind, and the reasons I love them I don't think are going to change throughout the series. It's mostly her writing style and her character building, so I see that being consistent. So I'm going to say this series because I can. So the next one is the Not Like Other Girls or She Doesn't Know She's Beautiful trope, and that is to name a book that is stunning, absolutely gorgeous on the outside, but the inside is very boring. And for me, that's going to be Legendary Ladies by Anne Shin. Basically, this is about a bunch of mythical ladies and a bunch of different like religions and cultures, and so she just kind of compiles them all into one book. But the actual writing itself was very boring. I was bored. I just wanted to finish the book. But the art in here is stunning, and the cover is stunning. So like, I was so bored when I was reading this, but I just wanted to look at the pictures because it was pretty. So this felt like the perfect answer. The next one is All Consuming Love, and that is a book that like gave you a huge book hangover. And for me, that's The Missing Manuscripts of Jane Austen by Sari James. I've talked about this book so many times on this channel, so like, y'all know. But like, I love this book so much. I read this right around the time that I read her 2 unfinished works, so I was in like a huge Jane Austen historical romance kind of Regency era mood. That was a lot of words, but I loved this one, and like, when I finished it, all I could do was think about it. All I could do or wanted to do was pick it up or pick up something that was similar to this, because like, I just wanted to be back with these characters, and like, to this day I still think about this like like on a regular basis. It was so good. I just want to go back into it, but I loved it. It's so good. I need other people to read this because I need to rave and talk about this with people. The next one is Douchebag Boyfriend, and that is to read a book or name a book that you took a long time to get into, but then you ended up really loving it. And for me, that is The Cruel Prince. This book took me about halfway to really understand it. I haven't read anything by Holly Back since like I read the Spiderwick Chronicles that she wrote, like, the kids' books a long time ago, but it's been a while, and obviously, like, this is a YA, so her writing's going to be different. And also, it was a long time ago, so, like, her writing would have changed over the years as well. But, like, I didn't really know what I was getting into. I didn't understand fairy and fae very well. I hadn't really read anything like that. So I think with all of that, I was at a little bit of a disadvantage. So I wasn't sure what was happening half the time. But it took me about halfway into this book. And then once I was halfway through, I was invested. I was there. I loved this book so much. But, like, yeah, it took me a good half of the book before I really started to enjoy it. And the last question is to name a favorite or least favorite trope. I'm gonna go with a favorite trope because honestly, like, while there are tropes that I don't particularly love as much as others, I can't think of one that I outright hate. Like, all of them I've seen done well. It's just that they're overdone sometimes. But for me, I'm going to say my favorite. This is hard because I'm stuck between two. I'll say my favorite is Hate to Love. I really love Hate to Love books. It just makes me happy. And mostly I think it's because there's, like, tension between the characters that they have to, like, deal with, and then they have feelings for them. I don't know. I really like that trope, so that's my answer. So, should I tag anybody? I know I wasn't tagged, but, like, would it be fun to tag someone? Sure, let's tag a few people. I will tag, let's see. I'm trying to remember if people have done it. That's the biggest thing. I'm going to tag Teresa from Teresa Loves Channel, because I'm pretty sure she hasn't done it. I will tag Savannah from Savvy Reads as well. I want to tag Serena from Wandering Mind, but, like, I feel like she's already done it. But if she hasn't, you're tagged. Yeah, let's go with those. And then obviously, like, if you want to do this, consider yourself tags. I tagged you. Now you have to. You don't have to. You know what I mean. But let me know down below if you've read either of the books that I have mentioned, or if you aren't going to do this tag, what some of your answers to these questions would be. I would love to know some things that you guys think, or some tropes that you don't like. Thank you guys so much for watching this relatively short video today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to be part of this awesome growing family. I've also got my social media down there as well if you want to follow along on any of those, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!